searching.
Do you need help, dear?
What kind are you offering, Rosa?
I meant with your suitcase, but...
No. No, thank you. I know what I'm doing with this stupid thing anyway. All I'm going to do is put it in some stupid storage area so I don't have to pretend like it doesn't exist.
Eden, let's go into the kitchen and I'll make you a cup of hot chocolate. We'll sit and talk the way we used to. See?
You know, I remember when I was 16, I used to come into the kitchen and talk to you all about my problems while you were chopping vegetables. I had such puny problems.
Not for you, not Ben.
Rosa, do problems just keep getting worse as you keep getting older? Don't answer that. All you're going to do is be comforting.
You don't want to be comforted?
Not with platitudes, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Rosa, you're the most loving and wonderful person in this house, and I didn't mean that. Please forgive me.
Of course. But I think there's a lot of truth in what you said. I'm at a loss about how to help this family anymore. Everything seems to be different since that incident with your father.
Yeah, it's true. Everything is different now.
Even Brandon's changed. He's so quiet. Almost fearful, it seems to me. And always alone. It breaks my heart to see it. Gina used to arrange so that his little friends would come over and play with him, or he could go to their houses. Now he comes home and stays all by himself. And I don't seem to be able to tempt him out of his shell with cookies or with affection. He needs his mother more than ever. But Gina's hardly giving him any attention. I don't understand her.
I do. It's because no one around here, she doesn't care about impressing anybody about how great a mother she is.
I'd hate to think that was true.
You know, Rosa, you're a really wonderful person. I wish some of it would have rubbed off on me.
You are a good person. You care about the people you love.
I don't bring happiness to them, Rosa.
What are you saying? You've made Cruz the happiest man in the world. He's so much in love with you.
Our engagement's off, Rosa. This time for good.
Dios mío, Eden, why?
Just weren't getting along, Rosa. There were too many problems and too many differences. And it hurts. It really hurts a lot.
Oh, I know, darling. Oh, I know it does. Whatever it is that's happened, I know the two of you love each other.
And just go over it with me one more time, Mary. You got into the room just a few seconds ahead of me.
The window was open. There was a woman sitting here, halfway in, halfway out. Her back was to me. The wind was blowing her dress and her hair, and I could see the rain outside, and she was suddenly gone.
And you're sure it was Eden?
Mason, no. What was it you kept saying during the trial? You're putting words in my mouth.
But you said that it was...
No, what I said was that I recognized the hair and the dress.
Which was the same hairdo and dress that Eden had been wearing that night, and she was a blonde.
Look, with her back to me, it looked like Eden. Now, that's all I'm willing to say, so would you stop leading the witness? I mean, really, I feel like I'm back on the witness stand at Ted's trial. You're being relentless.
I'm sorry, Mary, but I think you understand how important all this is.
I just hate to think that you are using me to get to your sister.
I'm trying to get to the truth, Mary. You ever gonna trust me again?
Give me time, Mason. I said that I wanted to believe in you. I need to believe in you.
Would it help if we came out into the open?
What do you mean?
If we openly acknowledged to the world and the Capwells that we're a couple, Mason and Mary, or Mary and Mason.
Is that really what you want?
Yes, it is.
What's stopped you up till now?
Circumstances, Mary. See, there's somebody else that has to be told before we can tell the family.
Are you talking about an old girlfriend? Or a girlfriend who doesn't yet realize that she's a former one?
It's too complicated to explain, but I promise you I'll get everything straightened out. Trust me.
Left. Game. Something moves, shoot it. Up there! Come on, the chandelier. This is our chance. Kelly, grab the towels. We make another chance.
What if that doesn't work?
Then you tell me where the map is and we blow doubles.
Cheryl happens to be busy. If you don't mind, I'll wait.
Yes, but could take hours. I mean, he gets involved in his artifacts and, I don't know, he goes into another world. Isn't that true, Lionel?
Sure. Hi, Rosa. I saw you coming across the property. Is it something to do with Brandon?
Natural baby hotline.
Thank you. I wouldn't disturb you. But I do have something very important to discuss with you about Brandon.
Would you excuse us, Augusta?
Why? What have you done now?
I think Rosa and I would like to talk privately.
Yes, but that's your cue to say my wife and I don't have any secrets. You can say anything in front of her. What happened? Didn't you learn anything in those old movies?
Maybe it would be better if
You hadn't come at all.
Augusta, please.
Rosa, why don't you sit down and tell us the scuttlebutt about Brandon? What is it? Does he need braces?
Augusta?
Well, whatever she has to say, she can say in front of us. I mean, after all, well, you know the rest.
Rosa, in the interest of peace, go ahead.
All right. Lionel, I'd like you, and Mrs. Lockridge, of course, to consider bringing Brandon here to stay with you for a while.
Wait a minute. For a while? What do you mean by a while? Like a few hours?
I meant for as long as it takes for things to settle down at the Capwells.
My God, she wants us to keep that child permanently.
Augusta, be quiet.
Well, put it that way, I suppose I can't refuse.
Rosa, now what is the matter? Huh?
It's been hard enough for Brandon to lead any kind of a normal life with his father upstairs so ill. But since the attempt on Cece's life, it's become impossible. The family has splintered apart. They're often angry and suspicious of each other. And they're so wrapped up in their own troubles, they don't have any time for a little boy. He doesn't understand what's going on. I'm afraid things are going to get worse before they get better. Someone tried to kill Cece once.
And you think they'd try it again?
All I know is that Brandon isn't happy there anymore.
May I say something now before you say something that I'll regret?
What is it, Augusta?
Well, Brandon has Rosa to love and protect him. He's one of the luckiest children I know. I think he's fine where he is.
I can't protect him anymore. That's what frightens me.
Well, why don't you take him home to Reuben? You are his grandparents. It's only natural.
Gina won't allow it. We're Santana's parents.
So that leaves Grandpa Lionel.
She seems to trust Lionel.
What makes you think being around step-grandmother, Augusta, for a while is going to pick up that boy's spirits?
I hoped you'd be able to put aside any negative feelings you have about him, just for a short time, so he could feel at home here.
You have such great faith in human nature, Rosa.
The two of you should discuss this alone.
Yeah. Rosa, you know that I want him to come here, don't you?
I hope it's possible, Lionel. Let me know what you decide, please. Goodbye, Mrs. Lockridge.
Hasta luego.
I'll talk to you very soon. Bye. Hasta luego.
I'm not going to allow it, Lionel. She has a hell of a nerve coming over here and making you feel guilty. That child has a mother and two grandparents at home, natural grandparents.
Augusta, she was concerned about the boy, maybe even frightened for him.
It's not our responsibility.
It's not yours.
It's not yours either.
Augusta, I will be very happy if he were to come here for a few days.
For months or years.
No, just for a little while to get to know him better. Just a little better. I mean, I'll tell you what. I won't go ahead with it if you say no.
Really?